across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
I am determined to be rich.
The middle class is not for me.
I need news that cares about me.
And not news that's going to scare me or make me mad at another people group.
I need news without politics.
And I want news that will point me to the money.
This is the news where it happens.
The moments that change the world.
These are the stories we need.
The info that we care about.
We only give you news
that puts money in your pocket.
And the news
that gives us an advantage.
This is the work that continues.
Who we are today.
And what we can become
tomorrow.
That's it.
This is where news without agendas can lead us.
Your wealth matters.
This is why more perspectives
make us stronger.
And how our mission can inspire
tomorrow.
This is journalism that helps the world we live in.
This
is
Mexit News.
Great day, great day. Hope all is well with everyone. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you guys like and share. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Divine Connection is a magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. And we connect with faith-based and inspirational. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance, mimes, anyone that's doing something great in the community. And so let's get into some Divine Connections news. If you would like to advertise in our next quarterly magazine, make sure you text me at 336-338-8903. If you have something major going on, if you have events, if you are a business owner, if you're in ministry, I would love to help spread the news with you. We have some options for you as well. And then you can go or email me at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and let's just talk and discuss some things. I want to hear more about what you do to make an impact in the community. So you can also go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com and then join our email list. Next on the agenda is our Facebook page. Like that at Divine Connections Marketing. We're also on Instagram at Divine Connections. And we have our YouTube channel at The Divine Connections. So make sure you go and subscribe and click the notification button so you can be notified when Divine Connections is on. All right. Awesome. The next on the agenda, the magazine is out for the quarter. So you guys go get a copy of it. Go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions. We have a lot of connections in here. So if you would like to connect with some of these individuals, their information is here. Gospel groups, praise dance, moms, entrepreneurs, services, products, all of that is here in Divine Connections Magazine. So make sure you'll get a copy. Copies are only $12 and you can get the number of quantity you need times 12, of course. And then just go to the website and you can make it happen and get your copy of Divine Connections Magazine. Also on our agenda, we are definitely always looking for sponsors. So this show comes on every Wednesday between the hours of 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. And we love sharing good news. And so we bring the people on live so you can see them face to face and we can have a conversation of who they are and what they do. And before and after the interviews, we have sponsorship. So if you have a 30-second commercial that you would like played on the show, we can do that. And we have a 3-month agreement because we want people to continue to see who you are and what you do. And so the more they see you, the more they are intrigued to connect with you. Okay. So that's $150 for a sponsor spot for the show. So if you're interested, definitely make sure you stay connected and go to the email and inquire about that. Next We also do 30-second and 60-second commercials for businesses. So if you're in business, if you're in ministry, if you have a book, if you are a gospel artist, and or you have an event and you would like a commercial done, make sure you email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. And by the help of the Lord, I published my book. So you guys go out and get it. I would love that. It is called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. And that's what it's all about. We all have connections, we all have networks, and so it's time for us to strategize, collaborate, bring things together, and make it happen for everyone. All right, so in this book you'll hear some strategies of how I've built my empire, which is mainly divine connections in my life. And so I'm going to share some information with this. So it's on Amazon as well, but go to the link below and get your copy of The Key Connector by Deloris Williams, How to Build an Empire Helping People. All right. And just two more things. We have Divine Connections magazine event coming up, my 12th magazine anniversary. Awesome. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be Saturday, March 26th. It's going to be in Fall River, North Carolina, where I usually do my events. And we're going to have sponsors, we're going to have vendors, we're going to have speakers, we're going to have gospel group, just a couple. And then we're going to come together and network and be a blessing to each other. So listen, most of my vendor spots are already taken. If you would like to be a sponsor, though, I have six more spots for sponsorship. So if you would like to be a sponsor, you still have the opportunity to do that. And then, of course, if you want to attend. And one more thing, I'm celebrating women because we are doing some phenomenal things. So if you like to attend, it's just $45. You will also be featured in the magazine. Okay. Sponsors will also be featured in the magazine. And vendors will also be featured in the magazine. And so I'm definitely excited about what is going on. So listen, if you want to attend, it's only $45. Go to the link below at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. And you can go there. And then also, if you want to be a sponsor, make sure you contact with me because I have just 6 more spots left. And because as we continue to go and grow, I would love to connect with individuals that's doing the same, and we all share the platform. Okay. And last but not least, I am honored to be nominated for the Rhythm of Gospel Gospel Awards. And so .com. All right, so go to that website, the rhythmofgospelawards.com/online-voting, and vote in 2 categories. Vote the whole. It's 62 categories. Okay, vote in every category. But when you get to number 57 and number 62, click on Deloris Williams and Divine Connections. Okay, so 57 is Gospel Internet Promotions and Marketing Group of the Year, and number 62 is Print Press Media Group of the Year. So do me a great favor, go and vote. And if it's a category you don't know anybody, it's okay. Just click on somebody and be a blessing to them. Okay. And so, but when you get down to 57 and 62, click on Deloris Williams of Divine Connections. And I greatly appreciate that. Awesome. 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 So that is the Divine Connection news. And I'm excited because I love watching movies. Okay. And I was watching a movie and I reached out to a young lady that was a part of the movie, and she is here today. And so we're going to first play a little clip of a video, and then we're going to bring Miss Aleshia Price in. All right, so hold tight. I'm definitely excited, and she's right here in North Carolina, and so I'm excited about that. So hold tight. Let us see if we can get this on. All right, hold.
One individual killer.
So you become a live contestant, and then you get to talk to 3 potential dates.
Okay, then what is this app called?
The dating game.
His name is Titus. He is really sweet.
Let those thoughts take you to the feeling of peace that you're seeking to find.
What? I know you're married, Titus. How could you lie about something like that? I don't want to hear anything else from you. Leave me alone.
In classes, epochs, nations, my opinion, The insane is to be alive.
Breathe.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, would you guys help me welcome the one and only? Hold on, let me stop this. All right, wonderful. Well, help me welcome the one and only Miss Aleshia Price. How are you?
Hello, hello. I'm doing very well. How are you?
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so excited to have you on because I love watching movies and I watched the movie and then I reached out and you answered. And so you are here. So I'm excited about that.
Thank you
So
so much for reaching out to me. I appreciate it.
oh, you are welcome. You are welcome. You're doing some phenomenal things in the community and I wanted to share. So tell the audience a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Okay. Well, I'm an actor from Charlotte, North Carolina. I born and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina. I was a graduate of Wake Forest University. It's
Okay.
a university in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, where I earned my degree in theater and entrepreneurship and social enterprise. So, love my time at Wake Forest University. Go Deeks! And after I graduated from Wake Forest, I moved to Chicago for a little less than a year or about a year, where I was blessed with an opportunity to get an internship at Goodman Theater, which is one of the most renowned regional theaters in the country. So I was a casting intern there, where I was able to learn a lot about the business side of the
Mhm.
industry, the entertainment industry, which informed a lot of the choices that I'm able to go out and make now, being a working actor. But after my time in Chicago, I moved back to Charlotte, where I got back into higher education, and I worked in student affairs for about 5 years. But acting really is my true passion, and
Mhm.
as an artist, I just wanted to give myself an opportunity to go out and audition and earn roles, and that's what I've been able to do over the last 5 years. Was get back into the world of acting. In particular, doing some stage work with some faith-based productions
Mhm.
locally,
Yeah.
and getting some on-camera work. So I've done up to date. I've worked on 2 feature films. The one that you saw was my first feature film, called All We Got. Thank you so much for watching it and
Yes.
reaching out
All
to
we
me, as I
got.
said before.
Mhm.
Yeah, All We Got. And you can, it's out now. It's on streaming platforms. If you are interested in watching it, it's on Amazon Prime, YouTube,
Mhm.
Movies, TV, Google Play, and it's also available on Tubi. And my second feature film, which is the trailer that you shared with your audience, it doesn't have a release date right now, but I
Okay.
got to work with an awesome cast and crew. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that with an audience soon.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I was intrigued with all we got. So tell them just a little bit about it. Just a little bit about that one.
Yes, All We Got follows a family who it's a dysfunctional family who's has a lot
Yeah.
of generational curses that need to be broken.
Mhm.
And there are 4 siblings, played by the remarkable PJ Barnes and Keith
Yeah.
Wellborn, who actually also wrote this film together, and the incredible Natasha Adams. And I
Yeah.
play one of the siblings as well. And we've separated
Mhm.
as we've grown up, just because of choices and decisions and some issues that have arisen within the family dynamic.
Mhm.
And it's not until we have a loss in the family, we lose our mother, that we have to come back together to see, um, to peel the old wounds and really go in deep in understanding, do we really want to leave these relationships forever, or go through the
Mm.
healing process of having some difficult and painful conversations and bringing the family back together. So that's the journey that's followed in All We Got. But it's a roller coaster. It's a ride.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is awesome. So, how has it been since you graduated in that field, learned a lot of things? What are like some pointers of things that you really, really enjoyed about the industry in theater or acting?
Well, during my time at Wake Forest, where I was studying, of course. It's the I always give a lot of kudos and credit to my professors. They
Mm-hmm.
really made the experience not necessarily just enjoyable because you're supposed to go there and learn and they're supposed to push you, and they definitely did, but they invested time in me and interest, not only in me, but the rest of my class as well, and pushed us towards greatness and gave us the lessons and encouraged us to really study. So that's one thing that I really share with so many people who are interested in getting into the industry is make sure you're studying. Make sure
Yeah.
you're taking classes, make sure you're reading scripts, make sure you're watching the type of shows or stage work that you are interested in. If you're interested in musicals versus straight plays, make sure you're reading playwrights and screenwriters' work so that you can kind of find your niche and where you want to start out. And there's a big difference between studying the craft, which I love, and actually
Mhm.
going out and doing it. Learn
Yeah.
how to audition, learn
Mm.
how to go into the room and structurally build a character to be impressive with your audition side, not needing to have all of the details from the script, but making choices for yourself. So
I love
a lot of times people just think it's just memorizing lines, but it's not. It's you're building an entirely individual, unique human being and then bringing that to life.
Wow, that is awesome. How long did the production take for the first movie?
For all we got, um, it was it was supposed to be maybe like a 2 week filming process, but we also went back in to do some reshoots. So we shot it mostly over a 2 week period, and then we went back over a few more months to do some reshoots. So we maybe started in June
Mm-hmm.
or July of 2020. And I think the final thing we filmed was maybe something in October or November. But the main part of the production was filmed in about 2.5 weeks.
Awesome, awesome. And then tell us about your second movie as well, The Dating Game. That's
The
coming
dating game. Yes, I love working on the dating game. I got an opportunity to shoot that project in Wilmington, North Carolina.
out.
And I was blessed with an opportunity to, the screenwriter for that, Amir Thompson, he watched All We Got and he
Mm,
reached out to me and sent me the script and I read it and I just loved the storyline. Um, and the way, and it's actually set, my character, Rachel Shaw, she's in grad school and she's dealt with some losses recently. And
mm,
she is trying to go through a process of getting over an old relationship. And some of her best friends encourage her to try this dating game app. So she tries it and, everything picks up from there. But the process of shooting that was wonderful. That crew,
yeah.
that Amir and the cinematographer is also Marquand Raglan. That crew that they put together, they're doing some really incredible work. So I'm really looking forward to people seeing that too.
Awesome. And when is that one coming out?
That does not have a release date right now. It's just the official trailer was
Okay.
released last week. So I think they're in the final talks for some things before they release the dates and all that other information.
Awesome, awesome. So what are you doing next? What do you have planned?
Next, next up for me is in February. I believe I'm supposed to go back in and shoot. There's a short series called Superheroes, uh,
Okay.
written by Crystal Joseph, and it's a
Okay.
faith-based mini series or a short series that follows four superheroes
Mm-hmm.
who grew up with a supernatural gift, but as they grew older, they lost their gift because they stopped using it.
Mm,
But something happens that makes them reunite and start to use their gift. And I play a character in Superheroes named Impa, and she's an empath who is who's to a certain extent kind of pledged her alliance or fealty towards one of the villains in this short series.
awesome, awesome, awesome. Somebody was giving a shout out. Yeah, Wilmington. Awesome. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. So if someone was interested in acting or theater, what would you suggest?
Like I said before, the big thing that I would encourage anyone to do is to continue to study, even if you have earn your degree, like me, I went to school, I studied theater, I with a concentration in acting. I still encourage you to stay in classes, and of course, it can be really expensive. So YouTube can be your friend as well. It's always great if you can get in-person classes so that you can actually work with a scene partner and get direction from an instructor or something like that. But hey, if you can't, continue to study independently because that's important as well. Get on YouTube. Like I said before, read scripts from
Mm-hmm.
playwrights and screenwriters and test some things out for yourself and record yourself doing some monologues. Have someone stand in as a reader for you off camera to read some other parts. Sometimes people want to jump to the end. Don't skip steps. I'm a very big person on understanding the importance of going through the process. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes if sometimes somebody can see something in you and you've never been on a set, you've never studied ever before, and they can just be like, "Oh, I want you. Can you act? Let me get you in this production." But
Yeah.
most of the time, people who put in the work are the ones who get to where they want to go. So the big thing that I would encourage people to do is make sure you're studying, networking, getting around like-minded individuals who are also very passionate about the craft, because I also lean into something that's called the three P's. If
Mm-hmm.
you're interested in something, you have to make sure that you're truly passionate about it.
That's
You have to
mm-hmm.
make sure that you are prepared. So if the opportunity presents itself for you to potentially go into this passion of yours, are you prepared to execute at the best of your ability and being persistent? Are you going to be persistent in the pursuit of your dream? So those are the things that I would encourage everyone to go ahead and do.
Awesome. Passion. What was the second one?
Preparation,
Preparation and pursuit.
persistence.
Persistence. I'm sorry. Yeah. Awesome.
No,
Awesome.
you're good.
Wonderful. All right. So if someone was interested, how can they contact you? How are
You
you
can
found?
reach out to me via Instagram at Leisha P. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's on the thing there. So yeah, reach out to me. I'm always interested in reading script. Then if you have a project that you want me to read, if you're interested in collaborating or something like that, then when you reach out to me that way, I'll hear from you, maybe send you my email so we can start to communicate that way.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, just reach out to me via Instagram.
Awesome. Awesome. Anything else you want to share before we do the last segment of encouraging words?
Well, I am a very big proponent of arts education.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things that really growing up in elementary school, middle school, high school, all the way through college, I was blessed with opportunities to have arts programs in my school. My elementary school didn't have a drama or theater program, but it had something that I was able to gravitate towards to start to build my creative juices and my drive, which really propelled me to my career that I'm in right now. So if you are a young person watching this, please don't give up on your dreams. If you are an adult who has kids, or if you are an educator in the arts, don't give up. Really continue to fight for arts education, because even if someone doesn't want to grow up and be an artist,
Mm-hmm.
arts education is so important, and arts programs in school are so important because it can also act as an outlet. So
Yeah.
there's physical education that is being removed from school, and arts programs are being decreased as well, just because of budgeting and other reasons. But they are vital roles in the education process. So that's just one thing I want to push if I can.
Of course. Of course. Awesome. 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 Wonderful. Anything else you want to share?
That's it right now. I'm just really excited. I can't, well, first of all, congratulations to you on all of the amazing things that you
Oh,
have
thank
going on. Congratulations on your book, uh,
you.
and your nominations and everything. I was listening to what you were saying, and I was like, oh, she's out here really building an empire and really going for her dreams and goals as well. So it's inspirational to hear you and to be able to speak with you today.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you. Vice versa back to you. I mean, to see somebody on screen and be able to talk to them and they just answer and have a good conversation and then be able to share you with the audience, that's awesome, a phenomenal opportunity. So thank you for coming on today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So tell them again the 2 movies they need to go see. One's
Yes.
already out, and then the one that's coming out.
All We Got is out right now on streaming platforms, Amazon Prime, Tubi TV, YouTube TV, and Google Play. And then stay on the lookout for The Dating Game, written and directed by Amir Thompson and produced also, I believe, by Amir, and cinematography done by the great Marquand Ragland with an amazing cast as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Miss Aleshia, for coming on today and being my special guest. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number 1 divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. And we're going to turn it over to our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Hold tight.
I am determined to be rich.
The middle class is not for me.
I need news that cares about me.
And not news that's gonna scare me or make me mad at another people group.
I need news without politics.
And I want news that will point me to the money.
This is the news where it happens.
The moments that change the world.
These are the stories we need.
The info that we care about.
We only give you news
that puts money in your pocket.
And the news
that gives us an advantage.
This is the work that continues.
Who we are today.
And what we can become
tomorrow.
That's it.
This is where news without agendas can lead us.
Your wealth matters.
This is why more perspectives
make us stronger.
And how our mission can inspire
tomorrow.
This is journalism that helps the world we live in.
This
is
Mexit News.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now.
Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started